Hi everyone, this is Jared, AC7WH, Backyard Ham Radio. Well, here is the new helical antenna for 80 meters. That is a full quarter wavelength at 3.8 megahertz, and it is wound helically around this PVC pipe. It is a 10-foot pipe, but as you can see, the bottom portion I am not utilizing because I don't want too many wraps to be near that wire mesh there. And it's a 10-foot PVC pipe, 4-inch inner diameter. And you can see that I have the wire up at the top, just held slightly away from the rest of the pipe. I want to avoid any potential for arcing, even though this generally will not arc with PVC. But let's get a little bit closer look here. So I've got it wrapped. Right now I'm just using this packing tape, mostly for a proof of concept, and then I plan to do some more fine tuning as time goes on. But we'll see how this does. Quarter wavelength vertical is basically what I'm intending to simulate here, and this would be very similar to an HT rubber ducky antenna, or just like a walkie-talkie antenna or something like that. And it's really nice. I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out. And thanks to my brother for buying me the pipe as part of my birthday present. And thanks to Kevin for delivering it for me in his truck, because it's a lot better for hauling things than my Maverick is when it comes to something that's 10 feet long. So I also have these quarter wavelength elevated radials, so they're counterpoise wires, run into that un that I usually use with my radios by Palomar Engineers. So let's take a look at how long those wires would be. It's the exact same length, give or take a fraction. Exact same length as the length of wire wrapped around that helical antenna. But it's going all the way over here. I have to make use of the space that I've got without getting too close to the neighbor's house, or too close to metal objects like the metal downspout for the shed. And then it comes over here on this plastic chair. So that's one side. There's another look there. Now let's take a look up above and back down the other side for the other elevated counterpoise radial. But I am hoping that not only will this work on 80 meters, but that it will also work on 40 meters, because it's basically twice as long as I would need for a quarter wavelength on 40. And then hopefully it will work as a 1/8 wave for 160 meters. Now, of course, that's with a tuner. But as you can see, this is where that other wire ends up, down there, and the end is held away from ground and away from the fence there, so I'm hopefully eliminating any arcing. All right, well, there's another look at that antenna, and we'll see how this does. This is Jared, AC7WH, Backyard Ham Radio, 73.